Hello students, here is Ashu Gupta, Assistant Professor. Again welcomes you all on the behalf of the Indraprasth Law College, Greater Noida. In today's lecture, we have covered about the rest of the portion of the boundary marks related to the various provisions of the chapter 4th of UP Revenue Code 2006. The first part is already covered in the previous lectures, wherein we have discussed about the fixation, demarcation and the destruction or the removal of the boundary marks according to the various provisions of this code. So if you want to know about the demarcation process or the destruction process of these boundary marks, you may go on that lecture and see that, was that, and understand the whole concept of this fixation, marcation and demarcation process of the boundary marks. Now in today's lecture we are continuing the other portion of that boundary marks, which covers the power and disputes regarding the boundary marks of this code under section 23. Firstly, we have to discuss the section 23 of this code, wherein the power to require erection, repair or renewal of boundary marks has been enumerated, according to which the subdivisional officer, means SDO, may require a Gram Panchayat in relation to a village and a tenure holder in relation to his holding to erect or restore proper boundary marks or to repair or replace the same in such manner as may be prescribed by this code, but on the receipt of the recommendation of the Nayab Tehsildar under section 22. So this was the first condition and given under section 23 regarding the repair or renewal of the boundary marks, and the power has been given to the SGO on the recommendation of the Nayab Tehsildar with the help of the Gram Panchayat. Now section 23 also says that where the Gram Panchayat or a tenure holders fail to erect, restore, repair or replace the boundary marks as required, the SDO may cause such boundary marks to be erected, restored, repaired or replaced. Means that if a Gram Panchayat fails to do the same, then the SDO may restore these things and recover the cost thereof from such Gram Panchayat. After that, SDO will recover the whole amount of that expenses to restore or repair or replace the boundary marks has been charged by the Gram Panchayat or the tenure holder in the prescribed manner of this code. So this is the power to require erection, repair or renewal of boundary marks given under section 23 of this code. If we talk about the section 24, which defines the case of any disputes regarding these boundaries. If there is any dispute regarding this type of boundaries, then section 24 comes and says that the SDO may decide by summary inquiry on his own motion or on application made in this behalf by a person interested. So there is a two types of way wherein a SDO suo motu take the cognizance or take the cognizance on the behalf of the applicant or the party and decide on the behalf of the summary inquiry. And according to this section, any dispute regarding boundaries on the basis of existing survey maps where they have been revised in accordance with the provision of UP Consolidation of Holdings Act 1953, the boundaries shall be fixed on the basis of actual possession. And in the course of this inquiry, the SDO is unable to satisfy the party or himself, then the SDO shall ascertain by summary inquiry and shall put such person in possession. And in a second case, put the person so disposed in possession, and for that purpose use such force as may be necessary, and shall then fix the boundary accordingly. According to this section 24, every proceeding under this section shall be concluded by the SDO within the 3 months from the date of the application. And in case of appellate authority, if any person aggrieved by the order of the SDO may prefer an appeal before the commissioner within the 30 days of the date of such order, and the order of the commissioner shall be final. So that is the basic provisions regarding the disputes of the boundary marks and power to require erection, repair or renewal of boundary marks, which is discussed in this lecture. Hope you will enumerate it into your study and be benefited from this lecture series. We will meet soon again in the next lecture. Thank you very much.